on Radio 2. I'm Ricky Gervais, with me Steve Merchant.
Good morning.
And, our producer Karl Pilkington, but more about Karl later. We want to introduce the world to Karl, don't we?
It's extraordinary to think that there's people that have not experienced Karl. A whole new audience is going to discover
I think of me and Stephen as like Anthony Hopkins in The Elephant Man.
Yeah.
Just taking Karl round the country, the world. Maybe just letting, maybe some doctors and surgeons might want to, after today.
We just drop a sheet, he's there nude, and they can just ask him questions, examine him, see what makes him tick.
You know, that's Karl's favourite film, by the way, The Elephant Man. He said he loves it. He said, the title tells you exactly what you're gonna get.
Yeah.
He loved that, right? He said, 2, it's sad. And, I was saying, why is it sad? He said, well, there's that bit where, they take him, to show all the surgeons, and, the Elephant Man is all naked and that. And, the bloke goes, the genitals are normal. And Karl went, think of that, the one thing you would want like an elephant, and he gets the head. That's why I thought it was sad.
That's the kind of mind process of Karl which we'll introduce to you later. In the meantime...
Well, yeah, you know, if you're expecting Jonathan Ross, then, you're gutted.
Yeah.
You probably know me from such works as The Office, Extras, Alias.
Yeah.
Karl, you don't know about. Stephen is more familiar. Stephen co-wrote and directed The Office and Extras with me. You may have seen him in Extras as the agent. You may have seen him briefly in The Office. He is a goggle-eyed freak.
You're referring to the character there, are you? Or?
Yeah, whatever.
Thanks.
Well,
no, it's just a little inconvenient.
I'm just trying to paint a picture for people at Christmas.
Sure.
Steve.
Yeah. I wouldn't say goggle-eyed, I think goggle-eyed freak's harsh. You know, these are these are designer specs. And, yeah, admittedly I'm a little bit tall, but,
6'7".
Yeah, but let's not have a go at that.
Karl, we've got more like this later. I think we should play a record. We've done introductions.
Pop a little song on.
But do you remember the first time you saw Steve?
Well, let's pop a little song on that, alright? Chat about it in a bit.
Alright. Bruce Springsteen. Bit of Bruce Springsteen. Santa Claus is coming to town. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Yeah, Merry Christmas indeed.
I'm Ricky Gervais, with me Steve Merchant.
Hello.
And, Karl Pilkington. If you have tuned in to, hear Jonathan, it's the last time I mention him. We haven't got him today. You've got, us for the next, couple of Saturdays. I feel like a stepfather.
Sure.
Do you know what I mean? I want to say to the listener, listen, you know, I never replace Daddy.
Yeah.
But I am here, and I do my best for you, and I love you.
Yeah.
On the other hand, I want to go, listen, I'm doing Mummy now, live with it.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's exactly right, yeah. And hopefully that people will appreciate us and enjoy us just as much as Jonathan.
I don't care if they don't. In
Really?
fact, I intend to shave millions of listeners off this by the end of the
You're doing
2
a good
hours.
job.
But, the ones that have stayed listening to the end, they'll love it.
Yeah, both of them.
Yeah.
And I think I've got to have Christmas dinner with them tomorrow anyway, so I could just have a chat.
So we're introducing ourselves. I'm Ricky Gervais, Steve Merchant, Karl Pilkington. Now, it's difficult to describe Karl. I just think you'll have to get to know him over the next, 2 hours. But, we have, taken the liberty of getting some stuff ready for you if you wanna find out more about him. If you go to rickygervais.com, we've put up a special little page. Go into Who's Karl. We've got a little biography up of him and loads of pictures, and you have never seen a head rounder than he looks like Mr. Spoon from Button Moon.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or Bod.
Bod is almost like
There's a little bit of Charlie Brown in there. He's even got a little striped shirt. It's perfectly rounded. It's balding and it's not a sort of like a good balding. It's sort of like he looks like a worn tennis ball. Do you know what I mean? He's got a little bit of growth.
It's not that sort of Telly Savalas cool bald.
No. It's just a scruffy little, I don't know what it is.
Happy Christmas and that.
What do you think of that then, Karl? Your introduction to the nation?
Well, you know, if we're gonna start picking on looks and stuff, like you mentioned before, we can go over everyone in this room.
What?
I mean, let's make it fair.
What?
Let's have a chat about Steve over there.
What are you talking about?
Well, you know how sort of I felt when I first saw you.
Right, don't go mad, Steve. Let Karl speak. Right, this is his platform.
No, I'm just saying you just said about painting a picture.
Yeah, go on then.
I wouldn't paint a picture of that. No, I'm not, Steve, you know I'm not having a go, mate.
What do you mean you're not having a go? It sounds like you're having a go.
No.
Well, what did you think when you first saw him, when he first walked into that room all those years ago?
Sort of thought he looked like a cartoon. No, Steve, you know that you look a little bit odd. This isn't like a shock to you. You've had this. How old are you now?
31,
Right,
but I
so
don't
you're 30. What do you look like as a baby? I mean,
why is this a character assassination?
I'm not having a go. I'm just saying what it was like. Now, I'm used to you now. When I see you, I don't sort of double take anymore. I just.
This kind
No, but, you know, when you popped in and that, it was just a bit of a shock, and now, you know, I've got used to it and that.
Good, you're happy now, you can cope now.
Hold on, you were shocked when you saw Steve Merchant. You told me once you went to school with two fellas who had big heads and webbed hands and feet.
Yeah.
And they weren't related. Why were there two people like that at your school, and yet you find Steve freaky?
You never said freaky. You said freaky. You said freaky.
Madonna hung up. Now, she's given us a platinum disc to give away.
Nice.
We got big prizes for Madonna, and
if people are rushing around today on Christmas Eve thinking I wanted to buy a Madonna platinum disc for my mum, there's no I can't find one anywhere in Boots.
We'll give you things you can't buy in the shops.
Perfect.
And that's coming up. But Karl, just I don't want to. I'm not stirring it, right? You started a little bit of a war with Steve.
You are stirring it.
Well, no.
This is this is stirring right now. This is the terminology.
But do you know that the fellas in your school, the big heads and webbed feet and webbed hands?
Webbed hands. Yeah.
But they hung around together, did they?
I don't think they did.
And they were nothing to do with each other.
No, I think people expected them to sort of knock about together. But they must have thought, oh, that'd be too obvious. Do you know what I mean?
But where did you live? Near a power plant? Well, I mean, why did you have...
I don't think it had anything to do with that, though. Just sometimes you get a little... Look at Steve, he didn't live near a power plant.
No, listen, can I just stop you there, right? Let me just stop you there, because it always happens, as soon as we, you know, it's supposed to be a nice day, and suddenly you're having a go, right? Now, this got sent on the email, okay? Now, this is not me saying this. This is someone who's forwarded a review that was put on the web. It was a review of your appearance on one of Ricky's stand-up comedy DVDs, okay? I'm quoting this. This is not me saying it. It says that, Karl, through a combination of his intriguing way of thinking and slightly less than human appearance, right, Karl may just be the proof needed to muffle the cries of creationists the world over, as this missing link demonstrates that not only did man evolve from apes, but the process isn't quite finished yet. Okay, now that's someone else, an external person's opinion of you.
But the terrible thing about that is, Karl's feelings aren't hurt because he didn't understand a word of that.
I said the word creationist, that lost it.
That lost it. You've got to remember that Karl, you know when people say they're talking to their cat and they go, oh look at him, look at it, it's like he can understand what we're saying. Well, Karl's got that look, but you know he can't understand what you're saying. All right, Karl?
No, but I mean, now we're talking about your head and that, right? When you go back to, say, your mum and dad, it's Christmas time, right? There's a lot of people travelling up and down the country, going back seeing their mum and dad. They probably haven't seen them all year, right? When you go back, is it a shock to them again? No, do you know, like, how you get used to how someone, like I say, I'm used to you, I see you a few times a week, I don't do the double take. But what I mean is, when you go back, do they sort of go, oh, there he is. Do you know what I mean?
Play a record, it's like...
Let's leave it then,
let's move on then, because I'm gonna get angry, and we haven't even got, it's not even 25 past it.
Christmas!
A little bit of Simon and Garfunkel.
Yeah, oh, this is beautiful. Simon and Garfunkel. April come she will. Looking forward to spring already.
Yeah, it's a bit premature, but fine.
Well, I thought it'd be nice. Yeah. You know, it's like, if it's a bit
Let's
cold.
get Christmas over first, alright?
Christmas over. I love that. My mum used to go, oh, that's not over for another year.
Yeah, like
used to look forward to it all year. You know, buy things out of the catalogue, pay for it for the next 12 months, and then go, oh, that's not over now. Like, you know, 5 o'clock Christmas Day, that was it. When is Christmas over?
I would say Christmas is over once you've seen the Vicar of Dibley Christmas special.
Really?
Yeah.
See, I think it was earlier than that. I think it was when the elderly ones fall asleep at about 3:30. They wake up because the kid's playing with something noisy.
Yeah.
A game that goes something like that.
Yeah.
That's when Christmas is over.
You know what you're getting this year then.
Exactly. I do. Alright. I was shopping with Karl. Don't give anything away that I bought, right? Because you know. But I've got to tell you something. We went into this one shop. I didn't get anything from it, so I can talk about this. For looking for a present for my girlfriend Jane, and it was a beautiful shop in St James's. They're all beautiful around there, and it was this shop of sort of iconoclastic sort of antiquities, and it was things that this guy, you had to ring a bell for the bloke to come down. Karl was just so confused about that. He's used to someone standing there going, "Can I help you?
Yeah.
What size do you want?" Right, and he came down, and he loved his stuff. He absolutely loved his stuff.
And what sort of stuff was it?
It was sort of stuff that he'd got from sort of like churches. It wasn't tat.
Old stuff,
It was carvings. It was from the 16th and 17th century of saints, right? And I said, this is beautiful. And I was talking to him. I said, what's this news going on? That so and so. I was going, oh, that's wonderful. Look at that. Right? And I overheard Karl trying to make conversation. He said to this guy who's so proud of this stuff, and it's you know, at 16th century, 17th century, he went, what's the newest thing you've got in here?
Brilliant.
And the bloke went, we've got a statue, I think, from the 60s of then, and he went, alright. He went, when was the last time you got something in? Bloke went, we get something in every day. And afterwards I said, why were you asking those questions? He was going, it always confused me with antiques. What happens when they sell that out? They're not making any more.
So there's a sort of good business to get into, that's all. Do you know what I mean?
Why?
There'll always be antiques,
Well,
Karl.
you said it yourself. The place wasn't buzzing, was it? He had to pop down. He couldn't even be bothered sort of sat in the shop waiting for a customer, because probably days go by. Nothing's happening. Doesn't it? For you to ring the bell to wake him up to say, oh, I'll come and look at this old stuff. Forget it. You know what I mean?
So you've got all your Christmas shopping then, Karl? You're bang up to date, you don't?
Yeah, I've sorted, you know, most stuff out. But here's one for you, right? Here's a little question.
Go on.
Right, I've finished a job, right, where I've been working somewhere for like about 10 years.
You can say it.
No,
XFM,
I've been working
where
there.
we met.
It was a good little place to work and everything, but I've had enough. You know what I mean, after 10 years.
You're moving on. We've got
all got to move on, haven't you? You've got to, you know, try.
We're on Radio 2.
Yeah, no, it's good.
Right, so you're moving on, yeah?
Right, and so they gave me a present, right? They sort of said to me, "What do you want?"
Yeah.
You've done 10 years. Tell us what gift you want, and we'll sort you out.
Yeah.
Right? So I said, "Oh, brilliant, yeah." So I knew Suzanne, my girlfriend, wanted a camera.
No.
Right. So
okay.
they got me a camera. They wrapped it up, and they, you know, like my leaving day, they said, "Open it." And I go, "No, I don't want to open it." No, what's going on? So, well, I'm going to give it to Suzanne for Christmas.
No.
That's
Now, why
that's
is
a disgrace.
But why is it though?
You can't, because it's...
It doesn't matter, because I could have had a gift for myself, and I didn't. I decided.
You can't... No. That's second hand.
It's not second hand. It
It is
hasn't been used. I
second-hand.
haven't even opened it.
But surely the point about buying a gift for your girlfriend is that you've gone in the shop and done it. There's a sentimental attachment.
It's not about that.
It is though. It is. No, it is about that. No, it is. But
It's about them getting what they
So
want.
if you're walking down the street and you saw a camera and it was brand new and you went, "Oh yeah, Suzanne, Happy Christmas." So are you going to tell her it was a gift?
Well, no, she's at work today, so she doesn't need to know.
So you're
any of
not
this
even
stuff.
going to tell her?
No
So
point.
you've got deceit as well as meanness.
Doesn't matter, does it? She's got what she
That's
wanted. She's
disgraceful.
happy.
Okay, I want to get the people on the text. Do you think that Karl's in the right? 882921, 882921. Should Karl be giving a gift to his girlfriend, which he's passing off
she's getting
as
anyway.
his own present?
Hold on, wait a minute, right?
It doesn't matter what the...
You cannot. The thing is, it would be okay if you were giving it to a mate or something, but I'd still tell them. I'd even say, look, I didn't pay for this, but I know you wanted a camera. But you're not going to tell her, so she's going to think you spent 700 quid or something on it.
250.
He's not even a £700 free camera. She'll never think that I spent 700 quid on her.
That is brilliant. Well, it's an improvement on last year. Do you remember what you got last year?
I'd rather he told us.
Come on. What did you get? What did you get? Your partner, your life partner,
Your
last
lover.
year, your last year for Christmas. How long have you been with her first?
11 years.
11 years. What did you get her last year for Christmas?
Some condoms.
I mean, that's unbelievable.
Bang up 2 packets.
Yeah, no, you bought her a big bumper packet of condoms from Boots or something, and you got 1 packet free.
Yeah. And they've all been used.
Walk Out to Winter, Aztec Camera, before that The Pretenders, it's Ricky Gervais' show, but I'm here, Steve Merchant, Karl Pilkington's here. Christmas Eve, Radio 2, Merry Christmas.
Producer just came in and said, oh, can you give out the web address, bbc.co.uk/radio 2. I went, yeah, why? He said, well, just in case people want to listen to this show again.
Yeah, right. Oh, he's got a sense of humour.
Yeah, as if. So, Karl, we've had loads and loads of emails.
We should just, in case you've just tuned in, Karl received a leaving gift of a digital camera, when he's leaving a job, and he's not even unwrapped it, he's giving it straight to his girlfriend for tomorrow, which, I think Ricky and I
and
feel
he's not going to tell her it was free, and he thinks there's nothing
It wasn't free, it was 10 years of my life I've had to do that.
Yeah, and you've been 11 with us. Think what she's gone through. She's had 11 years of her life. Wow, you know, Karl would have been okay if he'd have kept quiet. Idiot. Dave in Salford. He's right. Yeah, he's right. It's a disgrace. He has dishonoured his former employer and his girlfriend from Graham and Lane. That's a good point. It's an insult to the people that work there. They got you something they thought they really liked. They really went out and thought about it. They wrapped up. You didn't even unwrap it in front, because you couldn't be bothered to wrap it again even. You could have unwrapped it. Do you know what, I really hope's happened? That before they gave it to you, they took pictures of their genitals in the toilet as a little load away. So your girlfriend's gonna get that and get loads and loads and loads of pictures of offal from people who work at XFM. That would be the best Christmas gift for me.
What if there's a note or something inside that they've all written and signed? To Karl,
Look, he's thinking about that. Look, that is the first time he's ever thought of that. Look at his head. Look at his head.
Christian Hull says, I think Karl's heart is in the right place. Don't know about his brain, though.
Good point.
A fair point.
There's one here. I once got a frozen box of fish my husband found whilst working in a chip shop. Karl's girlfriend should be grateful. Yeah, I suppose so. It's staggering.
It's one from Jane. It says, better his girlfriend has the camera, as it looks like he hasn't got opposable thumbs. And that's people having a dig. They don't even know you.
But you know why I'm not a sort of big fan of sort of Christmas and buying presents and that anyway, because I've had bad experiences in the past when, like, you know, buying stuff for people.
Go on.
You know, like when I was a kid and that, right?
Yeah.
And you know, you put a lot of thought into buying presents, don't you, when you're a kid, because you know you haven't got that much money to.
How old are we talking?
About 8.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. About 8, right?
So you look like you did, but you had hair, I assume.
Yeah. Right. So 8 years old and that, I'm putting a bit of planning into it, thinking, oh, you know, what will my mum want?
Yeah.
Right? Now my mum's a big fan of gnomes.
Right. Obviously.
Like gnomes. Gnomes.
She must be pleased how you turned out.
And fairies and stuff like that, right? Little elves and all that stuff, right?
Sure.
So I thought, right, I'll look for something that's a bit gnomish. Right. And there was
You
this
got
shop.
a Noel Edmonds.
There was this shop sort of down the road that sort of sold a lot of tat, right?
Oh, good.
Sort of you know, one of them shops where everything's quite cheap. It's sort of they sell things individually that shouldn't be, like toilet rolls and that sort of thing.
They used to be called everything's a pound. Now there's some that everything's 99p. Because a pound wasn't cheap enough.
They're undercutting the pound shop. Yeah, go on.
So anyway, so I had a look in there, thinking, right, let's have a look, see if they've got any gnomes and that. And the closest thing they had, right, was this figure that's called a Victoria Plum. Right?
Victoria Plum, right?
Yeah, it's like a little.
No, Victoria Plum. Right, get it right.
It's like a woman gnome, right?
Okay.
So I thought I should love that, right? So save that. I think it was about £2, right? Invest in one of them, take it home and well chuffed with myself and that, wrapping it up, pop it under the tree, think I can't wait to see her face light up when she sees this.
Yeah.
Anyway, do you know, like, when you're a kid, I bought that like 2 weeks before Christmas.
Sure.
Right? And do you know when you're sort of excited and you want to give someone a present earlier?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I sort of took my mum into this shop, right? And we're just walking about, and the Victoria Plum was sort of there on the shelf. And I said to her, I said, look at that up there, do you like that? She said, no, it's bloody horrible. Right? So it's too late. It's too late to go back.
You spent all your money.
Money's spent. It's wrapped. It's under the tree. Right? I'm thinking, I can't believe it. So I said, no, that, you know, made sure she's looking at the right thing. I said, no, that little gnome woman. Yeah, it's horrible.
Oh no.
Yeah. Right?
Oh God!
Christmas Day comes. Right? I open my stuff. Right? She's about to open hers.
Sad.
This is like Dickens.
She opened. She opened hers and that, and she went, "Oh, that's lovely." That I said, "No, don't give me that." Do you know what I mean? You said it was horrible.
She was a liar.
Yeah,
pretending for not wanting to hurt your feelings. She was a liar.
And that's, you know, that's why, you know.
But things have moved on.
What are you on about? Yeah, but you don't forget, do you?
I still don't know how this justifies you not buying your girlfriend of 11 years an actual gift.
Although that was quite touching.
Yeah.
Play a Christmas song. I'm welling up. Let Me Try Again by Frank Sinatra. Beautiful song.
Wonderful.
On BBC Radio 2. Well, it's that time of year when we give gifts.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know, we like to give, and we like to keep on giving.
Yeah.
And that's why it's competition time.
Oh, sure.
Yeah,
nice link.
Yeah. We have a platinum disc of Madonna's album Confessions on the Dance Floor. It's framed, classy. Giving that away to a person who can climb inside Karl's brain and understand what the hell
this is the challenge.
he's doing
I think we should give him a chance. Or also, we've got, just because we can. This is like one of those gifts we made, isn't it? We didn't buy it, we made it. This is, extras on DVD, signed by both of us.
See, that's like giving away my camera, in a way. You know what I mean? How many, you've got loads of copies of them, there's no thought in it. You're having a go. You know what I mean?
But,
yeah, but we were involved with that.
yeah, we sort of did that. You did.
I did 10 years.
If you designed the camera and then built it in a little factory somewhere and gave it to Suzanne, I'd let you off, but you didn't. Also, a copy of More Flannel, which I signed,
again.
and some Flannel collectibles. Now they're handmade, you see. Now listen, that's not a cheap gift. A set of those Flannel collectibles, right? They're not toys. They're handcrafted, right? They went for £600 on eBay. So that's a good gift.
So if you win them, pop them on eBay. 600 quid.
Or 605, you know, they're very rare.
Yeah. Davey in Belfast, by the way, just the last one, he says, I've bought my wife a silver necklace, and I got the shop to put it in a box, saying white gold instead of silver. Is this wrong? So if you're Mrs. Davey from Belfast, and you get something tomorrow that says white gold, yeah, just maybe be careful. Pop back to the jewellers, just get them to check it.
He probably thinks he's safe because she's not listening, but any friends of Davey who's got a wife who's gonna get a silver necklace with white gold.
And she'll be showing that off tomorrow going, that's white gold. Davey got it yesterday. She'll be showing that off on Boxing Day.
Yeah, I wonder if you feel guilty.
Yeah, it'll slowly it'll haunt him, like Pose the Telltale Heart. Every time he sees it.
Tell the truth, Davey. Tell the truth. Say it's still a beautiful gift. It's a lovely thought, but don't lie. Don't mix a lovely gift with a lie.
It's this notion that Christmas is a chore. Oh, I gotta get the missus something.
I know, exactly.
It's bizarre, isn't it?
It should be a joy, Carl.
Yeah, well, I do. I treat her all year round.
How do you treat her all year round? We know you got through 2 boxes of condoms, but that to me isn't a treat. Waking up next to you every day.
Well, listen, are we doing this quiz?
Right, Rockbusters, and we should explain what Rockbusters is. Don't be fooled, it has no association with the popular TV show Blockbusters.
Although he's just ripped off
the name, but I don't want to say the quiz is anything like it. That quiz actually had a format, I don't know what this is.
I know.
We should give it, basically, Carl, I'm just thinking about it. You describe, what, you explain it, Carl, I can't even do it
It's like a cryptic.
No, it's not cryptic, because a cryptic clue actually makes sense, every part of it. You might as well call this What Band Am I Thinking Of?
Yeah. Right.
Go on,
well, what I do is let's sum it up in an easy way, right? I give you some initials of an artist or a band, right? Like they play on Radio 2, if you listen to Radio 2 a lot, right? You'll know the sort of songs we play. Big, good songs, right? And what I do, I give you like a little description, like a cryptic clue.
Right.
About that band, right? So say like if I said, if I gave you the initials WH, right?
Sure. Yeah.
This is a classic one, isn't it?
This is a, classic Rockbusters clue, right? WH are the initials of the artist of the band, right? And then, like, you say, right, I was in Texas, right, having a wander about, I was over there on holiday.
Yeah.
This is the
Think
clue,
of this, how long a clue is this?
Imagine this on
for the
TV.
gold run.
Yeah.
No, right, but so I was in Texas and that, and it had been raining. I fell over, right? Landed sort of landed on me leg, right?
Yeah.
So that's the clue, and then I say WH.
Right. And the answer would be...
That would be like Wet Knee in Houston, right? Wet Knee Houston.
There's no artist called Wet Knee Houston.
Wet Knee Houston.
No, don't try and make wet sound like wet.
No, but I'm just saying that's... Well,
No.
People got it.
Who's Wet Knee Houston? Who's Wet Knee Houston?
Alright, forget that one. Here's another one, right?
This is what you're dealing with, people.
This is extraordinary.
This is what you're dealing with.
No, right, here's another one then, but easier, right?
Right.
The initials...
Well, no, don't make it easier, make it work.
Right,
okay, come on.
The initials ND, right? And the clue would be something like, oh, someone's stolen me garden tool, right? Someone's stolen me garden tool, so you think about it, right, what's a garden tool? Oh, what's going on? Someone's stolen it. Nicked rake, right? Nicked rake, Nick rake.
Nick Drake, you mean?
Yeah, nicked rake.
That nearly works.
Yeah. So that's the sort of thing we're gonna be doing. I don't know if you wanna...
Well, let's play a record and then we'll come back with the actual clues and you can win yourself this, platinum disc.
It's good, Nick
It's exhausting.
Nick Drake,
Isn't Radio 2 brilliant?
It is.
It's good, I'm loving it here.
Yeah, it's just nice to be off the Tin Pot station.
Don't slag it off.
No,
there's
come on,
enough out there for everyone.
Yeah.
This is Christmas and everything's lovely. Isn't it, Carl, in your world?
Rockbusters.
Let's get on with it.
Okay, these are the genuine clues. You can win yourself this Madonna Platinum disc plus some other goodies. And the clues are, please, Carl.
So there's 3 clues, by the way. We've got to get three right to win this.
Oh, this is so hard. I mean, the worrying thing is if you do get these, you think like Carl.
Yeah, which is really
So you
scary.
might want to give up all the goodies, just to not admit that you got a so-called Karl cryptic clue. Right, here we go. I'm ready for it.
You
Okay,
ready then?
they better work.
No,
they better work.
They always do.
Because
They always do.
Wetney Houston doesn't work because her name's not Wetney.
Well, they got it last time, didn't they? So, right, first one. Put the.
I mean, it's just not. Imagine that in the Times crossword. But the
Listen, do you know the little information?
What are we doing?
No, listen,
what are you
let's
doing?
hear it, let's hear the clue.
Is this still the clue you're reading?
This is what I'm giving it
Rick,
to you
we
now.
want to get this done before Christmas. Let him hear it.
Oh,
Right.
Karl.
Listen, do you know the little information card you get in a mobile phone?
Oh, sorry. Is this the clue?
This is the clue.
Okay, fine.
I know what you're going to say. before you-
Rick, you're annoying me. Okay, be quiet. Now let's hear it.
The little information card you get on your mobile phone, right?
No, what's that?
Well, this is the question. What is it, right? But put that.
Shut up! Will you be quiet? We got to do the news in 5 minutes. We got to get
Right,
3 clues out.
You put that little card right on a spider's house. The initials.
This is the ramblings of a madman!
Listen.
Oh,
The initials. If they don't hear the initials, they can't play along. It's important, right? SW.
Right, I'm making a note of this.
SW, right? So that little
the
card you get.
information card from the
I've got
phone.
it. I've got it.
Right. Put that on a spider's house, right? Second one. Diana Ross isn't feeling that good. Right?
That's the clue.
Yeah, that's the clue. ID, right? Diana Ross isn't feeling that sort of good at the moment.
It's different. How can it be cryptic if the clue's different the next time?
Diana Ross isn't feeling that good. ID, right?
Okay.
Right.
And then the last one, that stuff that I put on my toast, right?
Right.
It doesn't taste sharp enough, right? That stuff I put on my toast, doesn't taste sharp enough, right?
Bob Holness, eat your heart out.
The initials JB, right? So there you go. There's the 3 clues.
Okay, so
Right, I've got that and it doesn't work.
Well,
Does not work.
You've got until
I'll
after the
quickly-
new.
I'll
Hang
quickly
on a
whiz
sec,
through
Karl.
that.
Let me give out how the people can get in touch.
Alright,
Come
go
on, I
on.
know you're excited to
Go on
do
then.
the clues again. You can text us 88291. You can give us a call 0500 288 291, or you can email gervais@bbc.co.uk. The clues again, then, Karl.
well, quickly, that information card you get on your mobile, just pop it on a spider's house. Right? That's SW.
Yeah.
Second one, Diana Ross isn't feeling that good at the moment. What's up with her? Huh?
Oh, added stuff. What's the initial?
ID.
Yeah.
And then the last one, that stuff I put on my toast, doesn't sort of taste sharp enough, right? What's going on there? JB. Right.
T-Rex Christmas Bop on Radio 2. After the news, we've got the answers to Rockbusters. Good luck with that. Still time to get those answers in. Plus, we've also got some more stuff to give away. Second competition. And, of course, Monkey News. If you've never heard of Monkey News before, you will not believe your luck. It is truly extraordinary, Rick. Am I right?
You are, but this is the real news on 88 to 91 FM. This is Radio 2 from the BBC. Talk by Coldplay. We've got some Coldplay stuff to give away in the second hour. Coming up soon, some collectibles and some signed stuff and albums and everything. But this is the Madonna one we're playing for. The Madonna gold disc plus
Platinum disc.
Platinum disc.
Is that better or better than work?
That's better, yeah.
Is it better? More
yeah,
sales?
yeah. Well, it's a gold one, but I just got the shop to put right platinum
Sure.
on it. Yeah. So it's a wonderful gift. So whoever wins this is sort it out, and we've got some other stuff that me and Steve have made for you as well. So Karl, give us the clues again and the answers.
So we're doing it now.
This is it, Karl. This is it. This is the final moment where we actually get to see how your mind works.
And you've got a winner and everything. We're ready
winner's
to
here.
go, right? First one was, you know that little card you get in your mobile, right?
Yeah.
You put that
Yeah, okay.
on a spider's house.
Yeah, okay.
Right.
So I got that one.
The initials were SW.
Yeah, so it's web. It's sim on web.
Sim on Web.
Yeah, sim on web. I've never heard of him. I've never heard of sim on
Is
web.
that a French artist?
So, Simon Webb, isn't it?
Oh, you said
like-
sim though, mate.
No, but it still works.
No, it doesn't work, mate.
No, it does.
Doesn't, mate, because you said sim on web, mate. Doesn't work,
Well, they got
mate.
it. We've got a winner, so don't
Yeah, it
worry
doesn't
about
work,
don't
right,
worry
mate.
yourself,
Next,
right?
let's see if the
Second
next one works, because that one doesn't work.
Right.
Sim on web.
Right.
From the pop band Blah.
Right. Diana Ross.
Right.
She's not looking that good. There's something wrong with her. What's
That's
wrong with
changed.
her? Right.
That's completely
All right.
changed.
Diana Ross isn't feeling that good.
Right.
Right. That was a clue. The initials were ID.
I've no idea.
Right. That was you know, ill. She's a diva. Ill diva. Ill Devo. Right. That sort of opera type.
I honestly, I'm speechless.
Again, they got it, so don't worry yourself
It's
about it.
absolute nonsense.
Diva and Devo are two different words.
You're an idiot.
Right.
You really are a stupid idiot.
So well done, if you got that and that. Last one. That stuff I put on my toast.
Yeah.
Right, sort of doesn't taste right. It's not sort of sharp enough.
No, well, I got it to be blunt, and I got jam blunt.
But there's no article, Jam.
There's no jam. No, there's no article called the jam.
No, but look like Jam's Blunt.
Jam's blunt. I don't know anyone called Jam's blunt, though, mate.
So there's your answer.
No, what's the answer?
James Blunt.
No, you said Jam's blunt, mate.
Jam's Blunt. So
Doesn't work.
So who's the winner?
It doesn't
Steve?
work. It's not a cryptic clue. It doesn't work.
Steve, who got them right?
You're such an idiot.
I don't know what to say to this guy. I mean, as soon as Christmas is over, pop in somewhere, get yourself checked out. Steve, I don't know how you pronounce his surname, Steve Toes or Steve Toze. He says, admittedly, this is the worst quiz ever.
It is the worst quiz ever.
He's still got
really
the
is.
answers.
Nice one.
And he also says, say hello to my Mrs. Amy, who's up the duff for Christmas. Lovely, a wonderful poetic image.
That's lovely, isn't it?
Appropriate as well, you know, baby Jesus born this year in something or other.
Don't be going into that.
Why?
Well, it's with, you know, BBC and everything. You've got you know, there's a lot of people out there, different religions and that. Let's not talk about little baby Jesus and that.
Why not?
But you can talk
Just
about
best,
Jesus.
just leave it.
Well, we've just been saying Christmas all the time. What are you talking about? What have you been reading?
I'm just saying.
This is like last year when I was at the Christmas dinner table with my parents, and my sister is religious, I'm not, and we were arguing about Jesus, the meaning of Jesus, and my mum said, "Will you stop arguing about Jesus? It's not the time." I was thinking, well, this has got to be the time. I mean, there's no other time than his birthday.
No, I agree with you. It's,
1 and 2. I think the time to talk about Jesus is Christmas and Easter.
Easter.
That's pretty much the big two.
No,
isn't
no,
it?
it's popular at this time of the year, but I'm just saying it's best. You know, there's other people out there. Do you know what I mean? We're going out to.
But we're talking to everyone. It's just we just happen to be here at the festival of Christmas.
Right, yeah. Well, happy Christmas to everyone. That.
Play a record.